28-year-old singer-songwriter Tommy Prine recently made his debut at the Grand Ole Opry. That his artistic journey would bring him there was by no means assured. Special correspondent Tom Casciato has that story for our Arts and Culture series, Canvas.
Listening on this night at Gold Diggers in Los Angeles, you might think Tommy Prine was born to the stage.
Did you always know that this was something you wanted to do, to be a singer-songwriter?
Well, when I was little, I thought that's just what the world was. All my parents' friends were like musicians and songwriters, and so I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, Earth sounds rad, like everyone plays music, you know?
His debut album, called This Far South, has a song called Boyhood that makes his boyhood sound idyllic.
With my brother in the woods.
On the album art cover is me looking up at some trees. For the first, 10, 12 years of my life, me and my brother and my parents would go to Ireland in the summers.
When Mama said go play outside.
And those trees that I'm looking at are the trees that me and my brother Jack used to climb when we were kids.
But then came adolescence, and with it, punishing self-doubt.
Just the whole idea of becoming an artist and being able to like sing and play and write songs just sounded like an insurmountable feat, you know? And I think a lot of it is because my dad was always so honest about his journey and how he's like, what happened to me was like stardust and a fragment of more stardust. Like it was just all luck, basically, you know? And I think I let
there was a certain amount of skill involved.
I agree, there was definitely quite some talent mixed in there as well with some luck, yeah.
Make me an angel with flash from Montgomery.
Tommy's father, John Prine, was among the most renowned songwriters of his generation, a Grammy Lifetime Achievement winner. His music cast a long artistic shadow.
I don't know, I think it just, I always just wrote myself off.
Would you say that you were repressing something in yourself at that time?
Oh yeah, to put it lightly, yeah.
And was the thing you were repressing that you wanted to be an artist?
I think so, because I was horrified to admit that to myself.
Even as he struggled with fears about expressing himself through music, tragedy struck in 2017. He lost one of his best friends to addiction.
I know that is not your fault.
He wrote a song describing his downward spiral.
This Far South I wrote in my early 20s. I was partying like really hard and doing a lot of stuff that I shouldn't be doing, and I was just turning into a man that I never wanted to be. Like I was ashamed of myself, essentially.
I won't be this far south.
And just through a lot of really kind of gnarly, dark experiences, I woke up one day and I think I recognized something in myself that nothing felt right.
He continued writing songs, if with no plan to release them, when tragedy struck again. In 2020, John Prine, a two-time cancer survivor, passed away early in the COVID-19 pandemic.
That on that day, I know that the world lost one of the best songwriters ever. But ultimately on that day, I lost my dad.
Tommy wrote a song for his father, but first this.
There's a picture of you and your brother and your father when you and your brother are in these bear suits.
Yeah.
What's up with the bear suits?
I don't know, man. Me and my brother just went to Target and I was like, we should get the...
Was it Halloween?
No, it was Christmas. Well, like my dad was just like, he loved Christmas. Like he essentially waited all year for it to be Christmas again, you know? And we just thought it would make him smile, so we got that and it did. He loved it.
Although you're gone, the world moves along. It's a part of you that will remain.
Did you have a close relationship?
With my father? Yeah. Yeah.
Then I breathe all of it into a bottle and throw it in the sea. And by the way, people say I look just like you.
Everything got flipped on its head when I lost my friend and then when I lost my dad. I think music really saved my life, to be honest with you.
It was his music that led to a call from two friends and Nashville notables, musician Ruston Kelly and engineer Gina Johnson.
And I was working at a gift shop at the time, at the Country Music Hall of Fame. And they were like, hey buddy, we love you. We think you should quit your job and become an artist, and we'll help you make a record. And we both agree that this is what you should do with your life.
That wasn't the only love in his life. In 2022, he married his wife, Savannah. They'd been friends since they were 13.
I love you always.
She was with me through all of the ups and downs. I say music saved my life, but I think we all know who really saved my life.
You might say friendship is what's kept Tommy Prine afloat. He tours with another childhood friend on lead guitar, Josh Halper. And he's got a song that sums up the whole journey, from self-doubt to self-expression. He wrote it at the Virginia farm where Johnny Cash and June Carter once lived. It's called Cash Carter Hill.
The song itself is kind of like a proclamation of me putting aside the fear of being an artist and putting aside the preconceived notions that people may or may not have about me and the job that I chose, and just saying like, I am gonna get over everything that is thrown my way, and I'm gonna do it by playing music and being the most authentic version of Tommy that I can be.
My name is Tommy Prine. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Peace.
That means, he said not long ago, walking not in his father's shadow, but walking next to it. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Tom Casciato in Los Angeles.